And basically, the Dutch colonized Papua, but set them up for independence in 1961. The Dutch were exiting the country. However, at the very same time, Indonesia invaded with a brutal, militant, oppressive, violent occupation of the country, which still exists today. Now, West Papuans are amongst the most beautiful, peaceful, amazing, music-loving, creative, cultural, Melanesian people I've ever met in my life. I had the pleasure of working with them in Australia and across a different number of projects. And we want you to know that, if you don't already know, that they are a nation calling out for their freedom, for their sovereignty, for self-determination. Now, right here in the Netherlands, you have a very strong West Papuan community because the Dutch were the former colonizers, so they have access to this country, which is a positive thing because it means that together, you and the West Papuan community can start to create bridges, can start to create some movement. And that movement has been happening, but it needs to happen more. And more people need to know about what's happening in West Papua. That flag right there is called the Morning Star flag. You can be jailed for 16 years just for raising that flag right now in West Papua. Tonight, our brother flies it with extreme pride, and anywhere and everywhere we go that we can raise that flag, we do. Because it represents not just a people crying out for freedom, they're rising up for their freedom. It also represents an international struggle, our global family, understanding that as long as one group of people aren't free, then none of us can ever be free. So we unify and we multiply and we amplify each other's energies around our common struggles, which eventually and inevitably are all about freedom. Now, when you go home, or tonight, or tomorrow morning, whichever it is, please use your search engine and look up Free West Papua and just educate yourself, because mainstream media does not educate us in a way that we need to be educated. So please go home and look into it, figure out what you can do to help, what energy you can give. Everyone has their own skills. And for me, what I realize is that the meaning of life is so simple. It's simply to do the greatest good with the gifts you have. So go forth and do some good and greatness with your inherent talents and your gifts.